This is Dark Destiny, Book 2 of the Dark Creatures Saga, written by Ella Stone, narrated by Alyse Gibbs.
Chapter 1. Narissa. I'd just like to point out that this is the first time I've ever woken up naked in the back of a jeep driven by a vampire who has just rescued me from certain execution. Suffice it to say, I don't always make the best life choices. This is not going to be your average road trip. Clicking out the cricks in my neck, I try to figure out where we are. Outside, the sky is tinged tangerine, and the sun is well past its zenith. Barren hills with sheer grey rock faces and sparse, brittle grass roll out as far as I can see. There's no wildlife on display, no deer or rabbits, or even people walking their dogs. We're not in London anymore. That much is obvious. Everything all right? Calin doesn't bother turning his gaze from the road as he speaks. I say, road. At one time it must have been tarmacked. Now it's 90% potholes. Drawing my eyes away from the scenery, I turn my attention back to him to answer his question. Some clothes would be nice, I say. Of course, he replies, throwing me the quickest of glances in the rearview mirror. I picked up some things. They're in the plastic bag on the floor. I'm afraid the choice was somewhat limited. I've never been bothered about clothes. Jeans and a vest top suit me fine. My change from summer to winter wardrobe generally consists of adding a hoodie on top of whatever I normally wear, and occasionally putting on boots rather than trainers. However, there are jeans and there are jeans, and I know from first glance that whatever is in the bag is not going to be great. They are a swampy green with deliberately frayed hems, rhinestones on the pockets, and at least 2 sizes too big. The t-shirt is a man's large size, though oddly baby pink in colour. On the plus size, the oversized clothes make it easier to manoeuvre myself into them under the blanket without completely exposing myself to Calin. Then again, given that he's seen me change back from a werewolf and obviously just carried me naked to the car, that ship has already sailed. When I'm dressed, I squeeze myself through the gap between the 2 front seats and strap myself in. 100 questions had been whirring around my head, but now I'm sitting here, there's not a single thing I can think of to say. Silence blooms between us. He got me out of there. He rescued me, and he had to kill his own kind to do it. Vampires who knew him, worked with him. He murdered them to make sure I would be safe. We're in the Scottish Highlands near Inverness, he says finally. It's still a way to go, I'm afraid. To the werewolf pack. To the werewolf pack.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?